Alright, and welcome everyone. Today I'm going to do a little something different. I'm going to show you how to get a level 1 Worgen out of Gilneas without having to play through the entire starting area. It's a little complicated, it's a little drawn out, but trust me, after you've played through Gilneas a time or two, it's definitely worth it to know how to do this. Okay, first thing you're going to want to do, you're going to open your bags up, take your Hearthstone, get rid of it. Just toss it. You're done. You don't need that for this. In fact, if you have it, this won't work. Okay, what you're going to want to do is in the first area where you first appear, over here you'll see these two wagons. Run around back in the corner behind them where this... well, apparently someone else is doing this too. Possibly. Okay, now what you're going to want to do is go to Help. Go to Character Stuck, and click Teleport to Graveyard. Since you don't have a Hearthstone, it gives you that option. If you have a Hearthstone, it basically tells you use your Hearthstone and suck it up. Now, you drop dead right here. You release Spirit. Now, you're normally over here in Merchant Square. See, this is where you died. But now you're over in the Cathedral Quarter, which... if you've played through, you'll recognize is one of the last areas in the game before you become an infected Worgen. You just head over here, you talk with her. Yes. And now comes the part that's kind of long and drawn out. This is the actual escape from Gilneas. Okay, what you're going to want to do, you're going to hop down behind this wall. Run along the little culvert here. Discover Gilneas City. Hop over the wall. And go back here. And hop over the wall into the river. Poof. Now comes the long swim. If you see that lighthouse way off in the distance, that is our midway. That's the midway to our goal. You're going to get a little bit of experience here from discovering different areas by swimming through, but nothing you have to worry about too much. Just keep your head above water and be careful because there are some areas of dark water that will drain your stamina. You will get exhausted and you will drown if you're not careful. Honestly, I wish there was a similar trick to escape from the goblin starting city, but unfortunately there's not. The entire thing is surrounded by dark water if you swim out far enough, so there's no way to get out. But yeah, you head under here. Take in the scenery. Yes, it's always cloudy, it's always raining, but there's some kick-ass ships. Na-na-na. And the odd thing is, you know, you can tell they didn't expect anybody to get over here because while a lot of the stuff is fully realized so that you can see it if you're looking from a distance, like, there's no fish. There are no ambient fish in the water, there's no rocks, there's no debris, there's no plant life. It's just barren under here. It's really strange, really unusual. Moving along, moving along, moving along. Da-da-da-da-da. There's the lighthouse. Hey, it actually has the light going today. That's a little different. Usually it's just dark. Yeah, you can see where you're swimming along past the northern headlands here. Okay, you see these rocky outcroppings that look kind of like teeth in the water? You're going to want to swim between the island and those. See, on the other side, there's an invisible wall to block you from getting out of this area. But for some reason, it doesn't extend into the area behind these teeth. And you can see that right there, that's the Gilnean wall. So you're officially out. You've escaped. You're on your way to freedom. Freedom from the oppression of Blizzard, who dares to make you play through a starting area that sucks. Ugh. Actually, don't get me wrong. I like the storyline of the Worgen starting area. I think it's really unique that it even has like a single player version of a raid to give you a little taste of what's to come. But the entire thing is just so glitched out. In fact, this itself is a glitch. But it is so horribly glitched out. You can, for example, you can play through the little raid section and you'll get to the area. You'll play through, you'll fight everybody, you'll fight your way through, you'll defeat all the little mini bosses along the way, and then you'll get to Sylvanas towards the end and realize that all of your backup is gone. Everyone that is with you has taken off and you're on your own. And there's really nothing you can do about it. Okay. Now, we're going to swim straight across over here. You're going to see my fatigue meter kick in a second. But the distance is actually short enough. Yeah, there it is. The distance is actually short enough you don't have to worry about it. But right now you're outside the wall, outside of the invisible wall, so you'll be just fine. Just swim on over this way. Da-da-da-da. And where we're actually heading is what I like to call the end of the world. Yeah, there. We got through the fatigue area. Doo-doo-doo. And you'll see in a second, it pretty much is quite literally the end of the world, or could have been. It's a really, really strange, glitched out, incomplete area over here. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Swimming, 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 swimming. Da 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 da. Things will speed up a little bit once I get to land. It won't be quite so far after that. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Oh my. Oh, land. I'm waterlogged. Okay, moving, moving, moving. Running right along. Running, 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 running. Okay. You want to just keep heading in this same general direction. You'll see a road come up here. Now, the road helps to show you where to go. It doesn't show you exactly where to go, but it helps get you going in the right direction. You're just going to follow this road for a little way. Do do do. Do 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 do. Okay. No, I don't want to join your guild. Jeez. Now, you're going to want to cut to the north this way towards the rocks. If you look in your little mini-map up here, you see the rocks with a little path in between. No, I don't want to join your guild, Natasha. But you can see here, we're actually not even on the map anymore. We're completely off the map. And now we're headed for the end of the world. Do, do, do. Ah, here it is. If you look on the minimap now, you see this band of white. This band of nothing. That's the edge of the world. And the first time you run up to it and you just take a quick glance, it's a little bit terrifying. Because it looks like an area you're just going to drop off and fall forever. And here it is. Here's the end of the world. And you can see it's literally just a rift ripped into the world. For some reason there's a tent hanging off of it over here. But it looks really terrifying. It looks like you could just fall forever. But if you turn your camera a little, there's a spot you can land on down here. Just hop down. Hurts, but you're okay. Now what you need to do, and this is the difficult part, you need to get as far off of the edge as you can. And you see right here in the chat window, it'll say left channel General Gilneas, left channel Local Defense Gilneas. You want it to say that in your chat box, but you don't want it to come back in. You don't want to see entered channel, just left channel. That means you're in the right spot for this. Now, you're going to go to help again. You're going to pick teleport to graveyard. So you'll just keel over dead here in a second. Now, here's what you're going to do differently this time, though. Now, you're going to click log out. Now, when it gets down to 1 second, you're not going to log out right now. When it gets down to 1 second, you click release spirit. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, you see I'm dead, level 1 warrior ghost. Now, when I re-enter the world, if I did this correctly, come on now, you can do it. If I did it right, yes! I'm now at Sentinel Hill in Westfall. And if you watch, because I'm such a low level for this area, I draw aggro like a magnet. Yep, here they come. Oh, yeah. But as you saw right there, as soon as you get attacked, you transform in your full Worgen form. But the problem here is, of course, you're way under level for the area you're in. You have no money to get anywhere. So pretty much you have two options. You can either only, and this is the one I would suggest, only do this on a server where you have another character established already, so that you can mail the money to this character so that they can they work their way up to the flight point here, hitch a ride to, first make their way to the inn to pick up the money from the mailbox, then get up to the flight point and hitch a ride back to Goldshire. However, if that's really not an option, what you can do, though it's really difficult and time consuming, is you can run up and hit one of these knolls and just run in circles until the guard around kills it, loot it for money, lather, rinse, repeat. Eventually you'll earn enough money for the trip back to Stormwind or Goldshire. Either way, it's not perfect, but here you go. You have a level 1 character out of Gilneas. Didn't have to play through any of the starting mess. I really hope it's been a big help to you. I really hope you have fun enjoying your new low-level Worgen out in the world. I'll keep an eye out for any more glitches and little exploits to make life easier. As long as it does, remember, glitches are fun, glitches are okay, as long as they don't interfere with anyone else's fun. If you're doing them for yourself, there's really no issue, as far as I'm concerned. Until next time, I'll keep looking for more glitches and finding new ways to help you all out. Until next time, thank you very much, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.